Hello and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Aries, for the Aries full moon, which happens on October 13th or October 14th, depending on where you are. This is going to be a 6-card reading where I then pull oracle cards at the end of the reading. This reading is in particular for people who have set their intentions or manifestations with the new moon. And you guys can go back and check my new moon readings for Libra season. Since we still are in Libra season, the sun is in Libra. But on October 13th or 14th, the full moon, so the new moon entered Libra on September 28th, and the full moon is entering Aries on October 13th or October 14th. So it's autumn here in the northern hemisphere. So this can speak to either, the intentions that you set in the Libra new moon, or it can go all the way back to the new moon in Aries, which was 6 months ago. And it might be energy that you're trying to cultivate and to harvest what you planted 6 months ago or in the new moon with Libra. Okay, so the first card out is Where Are You Now? All right, and as I pull these cards, I'm going to ask you to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment and share at the end of the video if that's something that you like to do. Very interesting. So where are you now? Currently, we have the High Priestess card, and the High Priestess card is all about your intuition. It's all about sort of pulling back, and really going within to find the answers. That there's a lot that still might be hidden from you. So some of you may be taking up, either Reiki practice, meditations, studying law of attraction and that sort of thing. But now is the time to really go within and check on your intuition. I really like that because there may be things that are happening that you're not really quite sure of, okay? Why they're happening, and Spirit wants you to know, but there are a lot of things that are happening behind the scenes. The second card out is how you project yourself to the world, and this is the Knight of Pentacles. So Aries, this is very earth energy. This is a very grounded energy. This is somebody who stays on their horse, who sticks to their guns, who's very steady, who's focused. It's not a very fast-moving energy, but it's a very stable energy. And there's somebody who's very focused on either studying or cultivating or working towards their goal. And it's very, very dependable. But we're going to look at some of the blocks that you have. And this is interesting because we have the World card coming out as your block. All right, so you may have a difficulty in ending a cycle and beginning a new cycle. All right, you may be having difficulty seeing everything that's at your fingertips and everything that's available to you. All right, so what's blocking you is the world, and that doesn't mean it's you against the world. It just means that you're having difficulty letting go, and just you're so close, to entering into a new cycle, but you just need to be able to let go and trust, okay, that everything is just going to work out. All right, in the outside world, what you need to do, Queen of Cups, this is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy, and this is very maternal energy. This is somebody who has harnessed their intuition. So here, this is really nice because the High Priestess is the major arcana version of the Queen of Cups, okay? So where are you right now is that you're working on getting in touch with that intuition, with that deeper knowing and understanding, and that's exactly what you need to be doing. She's a very nurturing energy. She's somebody who's harnessed all of her creativity and her emotions and her intuitions, and she's formed this beautiful ornate cup, and she's just so comfortable and at peace with everything that she does, okay? So continue to do that. This may also involve issues with your mother or being a mother or just being a parent, okay? And what do you need to do within in order to succeed? Here we have the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords card can represent, winning at all costs. So I'm getting here that, you might have to dedicate yourself wholly and completely, okay, to this High Priestess and this Queen of Cups energy, to using your intuition. This is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy, and this is all about making sure that you pick your battles, okay, and make sure that you're dedicated and you can be cutthroat, but not to everything, okay, just to what really matters. And what really matters right now is you sort of unleashing any blockages that you have to sort of ascending, up leveling in your life, okay? And you're projected as somebody who's very steady and very stable, but you know, your intuition here is going to be very, very important. All right, and your final outcome is the Sun card. And this is beautiful because this is optimism, this is strength, this is creativity, this is unity, this is an amazing outcome, and this is fire. So Aries, this is you. So I want to go back to what you can do within to succeed, because remember, Aries, you guys are very fiery, very passionate, and Aries was the god of war. So this is what I'm saying within you. It's not to fight anything and everything, but just to fight the battle that's most important, okay? And the Sun card as your final outcome for this full moon in your own sign is absolutely gorgeous, because it's coming out of this full moon energy. And you can see here we have a full moon right there, okay? And some of you definitely have been manifesting with the moon and the cycles of the moon, and it's coming out of that with clarity and strength and self-confidence, and really accomplishing what it is that you set out to do. So that's very, very nice energy, you guys. So I'm just going to pull a few oracle cards for you, some energy oracle cards for you. So Spirit, please tell Aries what they need to know for their full moon reading in Aries. Whoops, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and take the thinking woman who's come out. So this is a very feminine energy. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are a woman, but I feel like this is somebody that you've really been contemplating something and you've been using your analytical mind. But now is the time to not so much use your analytical mind, and don't let your analytical mind prevent you from seeing the miracles that the divine and that are happening around you and that you're being blessed with. All right. Nice energy there, you guys. All right, Spirit, please tell Aries what else they need to know for full moon in their own sign. Okay, Goddess of the Moon, here you go. You have this Empress, this High Priestess card coming out twice. Intuition, again, please, if you don't already, if you're watching this and you don't manifest with the moon, it will be important that you do start manifesting with the moon. There are a lot of resources online that you can look up that will show you how to do this. And if you need to perform some rituals, you can do that as well. But really nice energy coming out. Your intuition is going to be very important and very spot on. And something that I didn't mention already was your overall energy for this reading, the Six of Swords, and that's moving into a very pacific, peaceful, beautiful time in your life. So things might have been a little bit difficult at the beginning of this Libra season, or even for the last 6 months, but it looks like you're moving away from that and you're moving into a very nice place. Okay, but using your intuition and going within, Aries, is going to be very detrimental for you. All right, and here we have Angel of Balance. I love that Angel of Balance speaks to Libra season. Okay, it's very, very important, that you also remember and recognize that Spirit has got your back, that your angels, your ancestors, your loved ones who have passed, everyone is helping you along this journey. Okay, and that you try your best, you try to find balance. Okay, so make sure you're not battling everyone and everything, but you're picking your battles. Okay, and that you're trying to find balance and clarity, because your clarity is coming. And if you look here, the two children, one, they're holding hands, they're perfectly mirroring each other. One's light, one's dark. Okay, and so that's just speaking to your inner balance as well. All right, so this is a very lovely reading, Aries, for you. You should feel really good because it looks like things are going to get a little bit easier, but it's paramount that you focus on your intuition. All right, and here we have the third chakra, Archangel Camuel. I love this because here we have the sun coming out. So some of you might have been going through a dark night of the soul type energy, especially with this going inwards with the high priestess and all of this moon energy and kind of this darkness. And it looks like you're coming out and you will be standing in the sun. Now, the third chakra really focuses on your self-confidence and setting boundaries, which is usually not a problem for Aries, and this is coming out on top of the Five of Swords. Okay, so it might be a little bit of a struggle for you and in setting those boundaries, but it is very, very important that you do so. All right, I'm just going to very quickly, I'm going to pull Wisdom of the Hidden Realms cards for you to see what other energies that Aries can rely on, or that will assist Aries on their journey through this full moon period until the next new moon. Okay, Aries, the first card out is the Altar Priestess, preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. Very nice. So this could have to do, again, I'm talking to someone who's definitely making moon wishes, who's doing who's, you know, you may have set up a sacred altar. You might want to do that, but it could also, it doesn't mean necessarily that you have to do it in the outer world, but it's in the inner world. So it's, you know, saying your prayers, setting your intentions, making your manifestations, writing them down, okay, and just preparing, okay, preparing for this change and for this move, okay, that we see here, move into a better, more peaceful place. I also have the Phoenix coming out as your final card, Resurrection, Surrender to Change. The Phoenix represents Scorpio energy, and it's perfect because the next new moon is in Scorpio. So I love how Spirit is giving us this confirmation, this full moon in Aries. Sorry, we have the new moon in Libra back on the 28th. This reading is for, you know, from that period to the full moon that's happening October 13th or 14th. And then we'll be moving into the new moon in Scorpio. So this is speaking to this exact time period, okay? And the Phoenix is all about, you know, you may have experienced some sort of failure. You may feel like something has died. It could be a relationship. It could actually be a person. It could be a dynamic within a relationship. Or it could be a job, it could be anything, and it could be a perceived failure, but you have to see the beauty in it, and that you will be resurrected just like the Phoenix. And this is fire energy, Aries, so it's speaking directly to you. Surrender to the change, accept it, and see the beauty in it. All right, Aries, I'm going to leave your full moon reading with you just like that. It's a beautiful reading. You've got a lot of balance. It's on this top quadrant. There's all of this moon and sort of darker energy. And then down here, we've got all of this sun and this light. So I really love that. I'm really getting this image of the yin yang and, you know, the duality within, okay, and also balancing your life on the outside as well. And it's a very, very auspicious sign. It's a very good omen. So remember, Aries, I love you all. Thank you so much. If you haven't, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment and share if that's something you like to do. And I hope you guys have a beautiful full moon.